Welcome back to day 10 of the Success Series, where I teach you how to make more money as a model in 30 days or less. If you're new to me, my name is Lola Shell. I'm an internationally working, multi-agency represented, professional, full-time model, and I coach models just like you on how to book your next paid job in 2 weeks or less. If you're into that, follow for more. Day 10, we are talking the actual submitting of self-tapes, okay? I kind of feel like we're in a rhythm simply because it's busy season. I'm doing a lot of self-tapes. I'm submitting a lot of self-tapes. I'm getting callbacks. I'm getting media requests. I'm getting bookings. So I'm like, why not take you guys with me through this process? So we have already covered in previous days submitting to even be considered for a job. We talked about self-tapes. We talked about media requests. We talked about callbacks. Submitting the act. We talked about editing. Okay, so this is actually really great because I've actually just finished editing a media request and a self-tape. So now I'm going to go through the submission process and I'm going to take you guys with me. So let's break it down. So as you guys know from previous days, I've already submitted to the jobs. They liked me. They asked me for the media request. They asked me for the self-tape. I did both those things. I edited them really quickly, and now it's time to submit them. So even though you might find a job on a certain, model job platform, right, that doesn't mean that you'll be submitting the actual self-tapes and the media requests and all the materials through that platform. In fact, for both of these jobs, they have separate portals that they want you to submit through. So one of them is a Google Sheets, and the other one is like another casting platform, right? So I'm going to tell you what both of them are actually asking for, and then we'll go from there. So for the personal casting platform for this one particular job, it asks for your first name, your last name, phone number, email, city, state, agency, and agent name, phone number, and email address. The shoot date is to be announced, but it's going to be 1 or 2 days that fall in between these dates that they've given. And they ask, does that work for you? Are you any of the following? They're asking if you are union, non-union, all those things, right? If not selected for a principal role, aka being the main feature of this project, are you willing to be considered as an extra? Yes or no? Which character are you auditioning for? They have a list of the characters that they've labeled for each of the roles for their project. And then they let you know right here and now. The director will be making casting decisions based on your self-tape. Please dress in the wardrobe. Begin with the slate stating your name and your location. Then proceed to read the script for the character you're auditioning for. Self-tapes, okay? They go on to give you a bunch of information like, oh, don't record within the platform, record on your phone and then submit it. And then they have another one that says, please upload the video that includes your slate and your script reading. Do not submit separate files. So remember, like in a previous day, I was just like, sometimes they want you to do this one, the slate here, and then they want a separate video for whatever action they want you to do. This one wants them all combined into one video. Cool. And they have the place to submit the video. And then please take and upload X, Y, and Z photos. And then boom, you hit apply. That's for one submission. The other submission, very similar. They ask for your email, first and last name, talent agent. And if you don't have a talent agent or an agency, you could just say self-submitting. Do not let having an agency stop you. And if it asks for the talent agent email, you can always put not applicable. Okay, you put your phone number, age/age range, what city you're located in, height, pant size, shirt size, shoe size. Do you know how to swim? Are you comfortable working in a swimsuit? Do you have any food allergies or dietary restrictions? Are you comfortable working with a dog? Social media, Instagram, and then any other notes that you want to let them know. And then you hit submit. So these are totally different forms on totally different platforms. And you can kind of see what the general information and consensus is for both of them, but you can also see how it's sometimes project specific. So this is the process that takes a little bit longer than the editing, but it's one that you're going to know the answers to because it's all about you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and submit both of my projects. Thank you guys so much for joining in on this personal day 10 project, right? If you have any questions about doing self-submissions or submitting your self-tapes, etc., ask in the comments below. Other than that, I will see you guys here, same time, same place for day 11. Talk to you soon.